Name the figure. What is that? Triangular prism. Guys, how do I know it's a prism and not a pyramid?
Because
a triangular pyramid would have a triangle for the base, and then all of the lateral sides would also be triangles, okay? So what's the shape of the bases? Triangles. Okay, lateral surface area. What does lateral mean again?
around
Without the bases, that's right. So for lateral, we're not going to include those. So instead, this is going to be 10 by 5, which is 50. This is 10 by 5, which is 50. And this one is 10 by 5, which is also 50. So the lateral surface area would be how much? 150 square centimeters, okay? Now for the total, we do need the triangles, right? So tell me the formula for triangle. 1/2 base times height. What are the base and the height of the triangle? What are the base and the height of the triangle? Guys, what are the base and the height of the triangle? 4 and 5. So 4 times 5 is 20 divided by 2 is 10. So that means each of these triangles is 10. So that means I'm going to add what to that? 20. So that means the total surface area is 170. Thumbs up if you got that right. Both parts. Okay. Let's look at the homework. Any questions? First of all, one question you should have had, which everybody emailed me, the key on Canvas only had lateral surface area. Please stop. I asked y'all to do lateral and total. So how come nobody messaged me and said, Ms. Ballas, the key is wrong on Canvas? Because it was wrong. You need to message me when there's a mistake, okay? There should be 2 numbers for everything. Guys, so you should have lateral surface area and total for each one. We did the first 2 in class, if I remember. So you really should only have had these 3. So check. Do I need to go over any of those?
number 3. I thought that
lateral or the total, or both.
Both.
You thought that what? Tell me.
Number 3. I thought that the ones in the middle were all 136.
Okay, and that is a tricky. That's what's tricky about this one, because this piece right here is 8, but these 2 pieces are how much?
9.
No. Look, this guy right here. Yeah, it has to match. Remember yesterday when we folded them and we made a match like that? Those have to match. So if that's 10, then this is 10, and also this one would be 10 as well. So that's why these 2 match, but this one's different. Okay. Thank you for asking. What else, you guys? Number 4, the lateral or the total? The total. So did you get that this was 5 by 4, so that one was 20? Which meant that one was 20? Okay. Then this one was 5 and this is 3, so that's 15 and 15. Did you get that? Okay. And then this is 4. Do you see why? Because these 2 match each other. So then that would be 4 by 3, which is 12, which makes that one 12. And then we add them all up to get 82.
I got 94.
Oh, did I add wrong? Oh, I sure did. Look, I only added 12. That should have been plus another 12. Thank you. That's a mistake on my key. That should have been 94. Thank you. Anybody else? Okay, then we're going to move on to today. So, yesterday we talked about surface area of prisms. Today we're going to talk about surface area of pyramids. Do you think that it's really going to be that much different? It's just a different shape, okay? The surface area of a solid is the sum of all the area of all its faces, okay? A square pyramid is a pyramid with a square base. For example, look at the picture, shade the base. Guys, when it's drawn, it doesn't really look like a square, does it? Because it's kind of slanted, but it is, okay? They're telling you it's a square. Then, do you remember what this thing is called when it's all flattened out? Good, that's the net. Okay, we're going to shade the base. Bring the numbers over. So where does 7 go?
In A. Go in C.
7 goes here, and it's a square base, so you know all of those are 7, correct? Okay, what about the number 10 from over there? What is 10?
That's how big the base is.
The height of what? The triangle. So over here, that's the height of the triangle. And are all the triangles the same? How do you know?
Because they're all the same.
They all have to.
Because that's right, because the base is 7 everywhere, then they're all going to be the same. Okay, so yesterday we talked about this chart down here. You're welcome to use the chart, or you can do it on the paper, it's on the shape itself, whatever you'd rather do. Okay, it's up to you. Y'all's are labeled, mine is not. So they have A, is that one already labeled there?
Maybe.
Yeah, so they labeled this as A, B, C, D, and then the base. Okay, so if it's A, area would be 1/2 base times height, correct? Which would be 1/2. What are the base and the height of that triangle? 10 and 7. So 10 times 7 is 70, and half of 70 is 35. So I would do mine, like I said, I would do it up here, 35. And guess what? If A is 35, all of these are 35 because it was a square base. Okay, now the base is a square, so that would be base times height. What are the dimensions on that base? 7 times 7, which is 49. So up here I would put a 49. And now how do I get the total surface area? Yeah, for total surface area, we're going to have 35 plus 35 plus 35, or we could have just done 35 times 4 plus the base of 49. Is everybody with me? So over here on my scratch work, I would just do 35 times 4 because it's easier. So I get 189. Did you guys get 189? Square inches. Now, if they said lateral, this one is going to be without what?
The base.
The base. So, do I really need to do any more work, or can I find the lateral right here? Where's the lateral? It's the 140. That's exactly right. It's before I added, remember this 49 was the base, so that 140 was the lateral. Remember we talked about this yesterday, that the lateral is part of the total. The lateral will always be smaller than the total. Is everybody okay? So what's the difference between yesterday and today? What do you have a bunch of today that we didn't have yesterday? Triangles, that's right. All the lateral faces are triangles, okay? Let's go to the next page. So now we have a triangular pyramid, and it's a pyramid with a what base? Triangular. Find the surface area of this triangular pyramid. Okay, so again, here's the net. We do need to bring these dimensions over. This is the trickiest part to me. If they don't have the dimensions on the net, okay, I would start with the base. If it helps outline it, what are that base and the height of the base?
The height is 5 centimeters.
Okay, 5 and what?
4.5.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to see. All right. Now, going around, so these are all 5. Does everybody see that? What are the heights of these triangles? 9. Do y'all see that? Because it's the one those are standing up. So that means all of these are going to be 9. Because it's an equilateral triangle, is what it appears. Okay? Okay, so now let's do the work here. Okay, again, mine are not labeled. So this is A, B, C, and then the base. A, B, B, C. Okay, so for A, what is the formula for a triangle? 1/2 BH, good. What are the base and the height of that triangle? 5 and 9, very good. So 5 times 9 is 45, and then we have to do 45 divided by 2. Go ahead and do that.
22.5.
Perfect, 22.5. And that is here, 22.5. If that one's 22.5, is anything else?
They're all
All of them?
No,
No.
the other ones.
Just the round.
The other lateral ones, good. So that would be here and here, okay? Now for the base,
It's 5 times 4.5.
it was 5 times 4.5, so 1/2 BH, so 1/2, 5 times 4.5. And then we have to divide that by 2, yeah. Is that 11.25? Yes. Okay, and so that's your base. 11.25. Okay, so now on the very bottom, again, it asks us for the total surface area and then the lateral. So what are we going to do for the total?
22
How many 22.5s do we need? 3. And then we also need what?
plus 40 plus 11.
Plus the base. Okay, so come over here to the side, just like I'm doing it. It's not fun because it's a decimal, but I got 67.5, is that not right? Oh, but I haven't added that yet. Then plus 11.25. Did y'all get 78.75? Okay, and these are, what are these? Meters? Square meters. And so then what would be the lateral? Yeah, it was just this part before I added the base. So 67.5 square meters. Okay. So honestly, it's really not, I don't think, much harder. It's just a little bit more long because of triangles, right? Okay, is everybody good? Okay. So what we're going to do now, I have a quizzes that we're going to do as a whole class. So if you'll grab a device, the next page, y'all, is your homework. And look, you can flip over to the back. Hello. You can flip over to the back for scratch paper. Okay. But for right now, we're going to do this quizzes together. Okay.